Dear students, in last class we discussed gross reproduction rate, and we also discussed that it tells reproduction rate without considering the mortality. That is, how many babies or mothers may die before reaching their fertility age, or mothers before reaching their 49th year. If they die before reaching their fertility age, the reproduction rate may be reduced less than what it is giving. So to overcome that, we have another reproduction rate, that is net reproduction rate. So here it is defined as the average number of daughters that would be born to a female if she passes through her lifetime, conforming to the age specific fertility and mortality rates of a given year. So here, as JRR is considering taking only reproductive span, that is only female girls or female population and female births. So here also it considers only females, that daughters that would be born to a female, and also it ensures that it considers the mortality rate, that is it confirms that a newly born girl baby will survive till her 49th year or maybe beyond that. That means she will survive up to 49 year, beyond the 49 years, and also she will give birth, so that population will increase or decrease, that will be accurately we can tell here. And also she ensures that she will contribute to the growth of the population. So it considers both fertility, age specific fertility, as well as mortality rates given in a year. And while discussing GRR, we discussed that if GRR per woman is greater than 1, population will increase, and GRR per woman is less than 1, population will decrease, and if GRR is 1, population will remain same. And likewise here in NRR also, if NRR per woman is exactly 1, it indicates that on the basis of current fertility and mortality rates, a group of newly born females will exactly replace itself in a new generation. That means here the population will remain constant. The population will remain constant, that no increase, no decrease. And if the NRR per woman is below 1, that is less than 1, it indicates declining population, and if NRR is more than 1, the population will increase. So we can say that population has a increasing tendency. And when we calculate both GRR and NRR, and the situation may come where GRR is greater than 1 and NRR is less than 1. You might also thinking that even NRR may be greater than 1 and GRR less than 1. But dear students, remember that as the NRR is considering survival rate, that is mortality rate, it doesn't overtake the GRR. That is, NRR cannot exceed GRR any time. And also we discussed in this class that GRR increases, if GRR is greater than 1, population will increase, and also if NRR is greater than 1, then also population will increase. So we can say that if both GRR and NRR are greater than 1, population will increase, and if both GRR and NRR are less than 1, population will decrease. And if both GRR and NRR are equal to 1, population will remain constant. And remember students, one thing, if a situation comes where GRR is greater than 1 and NRR is less than 1, so in such cases we should consider the NRR, and based on NRR we should write a comment that population will decrease in future, because it considers the death rate. So it tells us the accurate result compared to GRR. And now, based on the given definition, the formula is for NRR. NRR is equal to I into summation 15 to 49 WSFR into S. That is WSFR, and I already we know I is magnitude of a class, and WSFR is a woman specific fertility rate. Now we are multiplying the death rate, that is mortality rate here. So we are multiplying the survival rate to the calculated WSFRs for each age group. So each age group will have a different survival rate or mortality rate, and as age increases, death rate or mortality rate will increase. That survival ratio is very less, and as even at lesser age, there also risk is more, we can say. And here, based on this formula, we can calculate NRR and we can comment. And now merits and demerits. So what are the merits of NRR? First merit is it takes into account current fertility and current mortality. So it takes both current fertility as well as current mortality. So it considers death rate also, and also a rate of fertility, that living rate, and it will show a tendency of increase or decrease in population. So NRR tells us whether population will increase or decrease in future in the given location. And next, demerits are it assumes constant rates of fertility and mortality over a generation. In actual life, both these rates go on changing. So here, so demerit is it assumes constant rate of fertility and mortality, that it assumes that throughout the childbearing age of a mother or maybe a children, or even we can say human life from birth to till death, the fertility and mortality rate are same. It assumes that suppose if a person born today, the survival rate is 0.98, and it assumes that till his death, even if the person dies at the age of 90 also, it assumes that his survival rate is same. So that is not true. It will go on changing even every day also, or whenever we calculate based on the medical facilities and conditions and weather, or maybe various reasons, this fertility rate and mortality rate will go on changing. It may increase or it may decrease. That is also possible. So that is first demerit of the NRR. And second one is the population of a country may become depleted more by migration than by declining birth rate. So here it is also possible that the population may decrease due to migration, or even population may increase by more immigrants, also possible, than more births. So maybe NRR showing less than 1, but population is increasing. It may be because of immigrants. So here we cannot trust this. It doesn't consider the migrations. And third and last demerit is it cannot be used for forecasting future population change. So here, based on the NRR, we can tell that whether population is going to increase or decrease, but we cannot tell that at what rate population will increase, but what will be the future population exactly, that cannot be calculated or forecasted based on NRR. And there is a note here that in a situation, if GRR per woman is greater than 1 and NRR per woman is less than 1, the conclusion is the population is decreasing, so which I already said while discussing the definition. So dear students, here we complete the theory part of NRR, and next I will send you the problem So watch it carefully and solve the given homework based on the solved problem.